Hello, hello. Welcome in, everyone. Happy Wednesday, I believe it is. We're going to be doing the GED, okay? So if you know anybody that's struggling to pass the GED, we're going to be working on the polynomials algebra section. We're going to be multiplying them and dividing them today. So welcome. Hey, Nevaeh, I see you're on. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. This is for Nevaeh. So Nevaeh got these questions ahead of time. So hopefully you were able to look at them and then see if you're going to get them right, okay? Welcome in, everyone. Let's go to number 1. So which expression below is equivalent to, and then they give us these, okay? So you guys got to remember parentheses means multiply. Does anybody have an answer choice? You want to put your answers in the chat? Do you get A, B, C, or D? Which one do you get? Will you upload this to YouTube? Yes, Kim. Yes, I will. It will be uploaded tomorrow for sure. Cassie said B. Okay, wonderful. We got B. Do we got any other answer choices? A. Okay. All right, so let's try it. So when you're multiplying, you always want to multiply. These are called coefficients, you guys, the numbers that are in front, okay? So we're going to do 4 times 3. And then when we multiply variables, we have to add their exponents. So you're adding these. So it'd be 3 plus 2. And then you have to write the B. And then it would be 2. Because there's a B right there. Just a 2 on the B. And then there's the C right here. Okay. So we just put it all together. Okay. So then we get 4 times 3, which is 12. So we automatically know, since we got 12 here, B and D are out. So now we just gave ourselves a 50-50 chance. And then we have A, 3 plus 2 is 5. I'm looking over here. This A is our answer. Remember, this is a time test. So you want to just do each step, looking at your answers, and start crossing out and then move to the next. Okay? If this was your real test. But we're going to keep on going. So we had left over B to the second. And then we had this C. So wonderful. Any questions? Thank you for all the follows, you guys. Can we take a second to double tap that screen? And can some people share this live with those who are struggling to pass the GED for me? Thank you. I see those hearts coming in. Thank you. Thank you, Alicia, for sharing. Okay, let's go to number 2. Martha has 2PC squared board games, and John has 6P2C board games. Which of the following expressions represents the product of the number of board games that Martha and John have? That word right there, you guys, is crucial. Product. Does anybody know what product means? Can you guys put it in the chat? What does product mean? Multiplication. Multiply. Yes, we're timesing. Perfect. Means the answer to multiplication. Perfect. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to do 2P2C times John's pieces, which is CP2C. Again, you take this 2 and you take this 6. So we're going to multiply this 2 times 6. And then you're going to write your P. But remember, what do you do with these exponents? We add them. So you're going to do 2 plus 2. And then you're going to have C. Now, I have a question for you guys. What's the exponents on that C? What is the exponents? Sophie, no, you are not. This is 9th grade math. So don't even feel like you don't get it, okay? If you don't get it, that's okay. You're in 8th grade. Cams, thank you so much, Cams, for the roses. No, Sophia said, wow, I'm going to fail. No, you're not. You're going to be prepared, okay? 8th grade is to get you prepared for all this crazy stuff. You got to speak positive, hun. Good. Somebody said 1. Thank you, Mariana, for the roses. So so when you don't see an exponent, there's always a 1 right there. So really we would do 1 plus 1. So 2 times 2 is 12. As soon as I see this 12, I know A and B are out. So what are we going to get? Oh, so yeah, you're in 8th grade and you did this? Yep. Nice. Somebody said D. Okay. Oh, good. I'm glad you're doing your GED and I'm glad you're not giving up. This is the perfect live. I'm glad you're here. So we get P to the 2 plus 2 is 4. Oh, you guys, I think I messed it on writing these answers. And then we get C. 1 plus 1 is 2. So I think I was supposed to write a 4 right here. That's what I was supposed to do. This was supposed to be a 4. And that's what happens when you're writing stuff late at night. So you get 12, P to the 4th, C to the 2nd. And this is our answer. So you guys couldn't even tell me the answer on this one because I wrote the answer choices wrong. Yay, I got it right. Perfect. Good. Thank you, Cams, for the roses. I so much appreciate it. Rockin' Girl said this is going to be helpful for the replacement test of college too. Yep. Oh, John said you helped me pass math my freshman year. John? Oh, thank you, John. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for letting me know. Are you a sophomore this year, John? Do you help people that's in college? Yes, Nay. I do. If you're looking for tutoring, you guys, I do still have a few sessions open. So you can email me. Let me put it up top at impactmath19@gmail.com. Okay. impactmath19@gmail.com. And my sessions are $35 per hour. Okay. No, just watch Netflix. You guys, I should have never let my daughter watch Twilight. She is so in love with that. I mean, I love the books. Have you guys ever had that? Like, you know, when that's when I fell in love with reading. It was when the Twilight books came out. And then I introduced it to my daughter, and now she's like, can we watch Twilight? Can we watch Twilight? I'm like, girl, you're going to read the books, okay? It's 10 times better. All right. I gave my daughter the books when she was 13. Yes, Cams. Yes. Books are better than movies, for real. For real, though. I was like, man. All right. So number 3. Which of the following expressions is equal to this? Okay. So this is called a binomial, you guys. And what a binomial means is it's 2 terms. So this is one term. This is the next term, okay? So that makes this parenthesis a binomial. So we have 2 binomials here. Now, a lot of people might have done, oh, my aunt got me hooked on the Twilight when I was younger. Yeah. So a lot of, sorry. So let me focus back here. So, for this, a lot of people do FOIL method. You could do the box method. It's whatever method you want to do to make it click in your head. Okay. So which way you guys want to do? Y'all want to do the box or foil? Can I see it in the chat? Josie said B. Okay, Josie, you got B. Foil, okay. Foil, box, foil. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of foils. On this one, we'll do the box way, and we'll do the foil way with this one. So the foil way, you have to do first. So these are the first in each parenthesis, okay? So it's first. So we're going to do 4AB times 3AB. Okay, that's how we get in the first. So first outer, our outer is going to come from, this is the most to the left and this is most to the right. So we're going to go here, then here. So we're going to do that by doing 4AB times -7. So first, outer, inner is next, okay? Let me color code. So now we're going to do the inner part, which is our most close to each other. So we do 2 times 3AB. And then our last, let's do this. So our last one is what's last in each parenthesis. That stands for the L. So we do 2 times a -7, okay? So let's get all these. So I'm going to do the pink. You guys, so can somebody do the green? Can somebody do the green for us? Put it in the chat. You guys do the green. So 4 times 4 times 3 is 12. A times A is A squared. B times B is B squared. Yes. Somebody asked, do I ever go over 7th grade math, i.e. scale factors? Yes, I do. Yes. Yep. Good. So we got -28 AB. Perfect, you guys. So we have a negative times a positive is always a negative. 4 times 7 is 28 AB. Wonderful. Okay, I'm going to do the purple, which is 2 times 3 gives us 6 AB. And then this 2 times -7 equals -14. Okay. Now I can look here at my answer choices, right? I have a -14 here. There's only one answer that has a -14. So I know B is going to be my answer. That's saving yourself time for the harder word problems that you're going to have on this test. Yes, I see that B coming in. Wonderful. But let me show you how this would actually work. Okay. So, but remember, you're trying to save time. Oh, wonderful. Red Fox, email me if you're looking for tutoring, impactmath19@gmail.com. Okay. Because I do have a few slots left. So we have 12A squared, B squared. Then we're going to write this one, minus 28AB plus, because this is a positive, 6AB minus 14. Now, these are the like terms because they have the same letters, A and B, with the same exponents. See, this has A and B, but these have 2's on them. So that makes them not like terms. So now we're going to drop this down. 12A squared, B squared. So as soon as I saw this, really, I could have got rid of A and D and gave myself a 50-50 chance. Now, -28 plus 6 is -22AB. And as soon as I saw this negative, B is also the answer. So it's all on how you look at it, you guys. There's multiple ways. Oh, thank you. Oh, did somebody ask where do I get these questions from? Yes, I get them from I love um the Kaplan GED test book 2022, 2023. They're about to come out with the 2023, 2024 in December. But I love how they break it down into more detailed. Thank you, Kitty, for the heart me. Thank you, thank you. So with these free sessions, like it's a class or what? I'm confused. So with these free sessions, like is it a class? I'm not sure, Nay, what you're saying with the free sessions. I'm just going over math problems for people that are struggling. Actually, I'm going over this today for my subscribers, for the people that get a subscription with me. I've been emailing Nevaeh, and she said she needed help with this, so that's why I'm live today. So number 4, multiply. Okay. So do you guys get A, B, C, or D? What do you guys get? Oh, somebody said, why isn't it negative 34, AB? Oh, wonderful, because both of these are not negatives. So since it's like somebody owes you $28 and then they paid you $6. Well, they're just going to owe you $22 that's left over. Oh, thank you, Belle. I will respond to all tutoring sessions when I jump off, okay? Thank you for emailing me. Okay, so that's why this is not bigger, because you're starting in the negative and you added some. So you're going to be still negative, but not. Yep, you're welcome. Okay, so second one is A. Ooh, everybody's getting A, huh? All right, so let's do it. So we're going to distribute, okay, where that means multiply. So 7c squared times a squared. Literally, you guys, it's not going to make sense in your head. You're going to be like, what? I don't even know. Just put it all together. Push it together. So you have to train yourself to say, okay, this is not going to make sense. I just pushing it together. So I'm putting 7. Now I'm going to write the a squared first because it goes in alphabetical order. So I put a squared, then the c squared, because a comes before c. Okay. Now we're going to go here. 7 times 5 gets us 35. And then we have a b and a c squared. You just squish it together. You just squish those letters together. Okay. And then we're going to go here. 7 times 7 gets us a positive 49. And then c to the second times c to the second. Remember, whenever you're multiplying letters, variables, you add their exponents. So that's why it's like really 2 plus 2. And that's why they have c to the 4th. Okay. So I just really wanted to explain that for the people that are maybe just seeing this for the first time or don't really get why it's to the 4th. Okay. And you guys said it. This matches perfectly with A. Now, they trying to throw you off with this one, right? Because you see that squared there and you're like, okay, this is the same. A squared, C squared. But look at this one. If we distribute this, this will be B squared, C squared, which is not the same here. We have just one B and C squared here. This is to throw you off. Any questions on this one, you guys? Brian said my head hurts. I know. With the A, B, C, D. Cheese said the last one is B. Okay, Cheese, you got B for the last one. Rockin' Girl said B. Okay. B. True said B. Okay. So so we're going to do the box method with this one. Sometimes the box method, you say like, oh, why would I do that when it takes time away from drawing a box? But if the box is what's going to get you correct every single time, it's worth it. So here, so let me get my highlighter. So this one is going to go here. Okay. That's where I decided it's going to go. And then this one is going to go here. Now you could have totally switched that. It don't matter. But as long as you stay consistent. So I'm going to put X and then a Y. And then I'm going to put X and a negative Y. And you remember that old school multiplication chart? That's what we're doing. X times X. Can you guys tell me, what do I put here? What's X times X? Okay, somebody said B, Ethiopian. X squared. Good. Good. X times X is X squared, which is different if we're adding. Then we would get 2 X's, but we're not adding here. We're timesing. So X times X, remember there's always an imaginary 1. And when we multiply variables, we add the exponents. That's why there's a 2 right here. Okay, good. Now X times negative Y. Put them together. It's not going to make sense. Put the negative and just put the XY. Boom. Now X times Y gets us XY. And then Y times a negative Y gets us a negative Y. Y times Y to the squared. Okay. Now you're going to write out your inner 4 in a horizontal line. Okay. So you're going to do X squared minus XY plus XY minus Y squared. These are like terms. Does anybody see what happens to these? What do they do to each other? Thank you for the double taps. Thank you for the follow. Cancel out, 0 out. They cancel out. Perfect. Because they cancel out because this is a negative 1 and this is a positive 1. So 1 minus 1 cancels. And then we're left with X squared and a negative Y squared, which you guys said was B. Now, if you knew that these were a difference of squares, right? If you knew that these were a difference of squares, you didn't have to do any of this and you would have went straight to B. But there's so much you have to already memorize with the formulas from the geometry section. Like, I don't want you to just be like memorizing 1,000 more things, right? We can do this without memorizing difference of squares. Oh, thank you. You said I needed you as a... Oh, thank you, Finny, for the heart. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's keep on pushing. Nevaeh, you still in the house? Thanks for showing up on my type. Yep, for sure. Love what you're doing. You teach very well. Thank you, Cheese. Yes. Okay, Nevaeh. Good. Okay, have you been getting it? Hopefully you've been getting some of the answers. So good. Can you go back? I forgot to screenshot. Oh yeah, for sure. But I'll also be putting this on my YouTube page. So if you want to go back and like look at what we did, try a couple of problems, you're more than welcome to. Have a good evening. I sent you an email. Thank you. You as well, Red Fox. So you could take a screenshot. But I also put it on my YouTube at Impact Math. What's your YouTube? Impact Math 19. Okay. So you guys follow me over there if you want uploads. And then I also do mini lessons too. But Impact Math 19 on YouTube. Okay. All right. Hopefully you got it. And let's keep on going. Okay, number 6. Okay, number 6. Hello, just asking what grade is this for? So this is what you'll be doing in 9th grade, Algebra 1, or you get a little bit of Algebra 2. But this is for people that are trying to get their high school diploma. They have to pass, it's called the GED, and they have to pass a math section. Good. So somebody said, let's FOIL. Okay, let's talk about that. Can we use FOIL on this? Can we use FOIL on number 6? Yes or no? Let me see it in the comments. Yes, yes. Yes. Ooh. What's FOIL? So FOIL is first, outer, inner, last. See, the problem is we can't use FOIL on this is because we have too many things that are inner. So what is the inner? This is the inner, or this is you only have one inner, right? But here you would have two inners. So technically, we cannot use FOIL. Only thing that we can use FOIL for is binomials. Yes, Kim. Kim said FOIL is for binomials, meaning two, only two. And that's where people get messed up, is because they're memorizing FOIL and not memorizing, like this is a trinomial, which means 3 terms. This is a binomial. So we can't really do that. But what we can do is distribute, which is kind of like FOIL, but it's not, okay? So, and I know people will be like, that's the same thing, but it's not though. So really what we're going to do is we're going to do x times, okay? We're going to distribute this x to this trinomial here. X squared plus 2x plus 8. Then we're going to take this -4, and we're also going to distribute that to this trinomial here. So we're going to do -4 parenthesis x squared plus 2x plus 8. And we're going to distribute this, which means we're going to multiply it. Okay. So I'm going to multiply this one out. Can somebody take the time to multiply this one out? Thank you, Don Prince, for the gift. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the perfume. So we get x times x squared gets us x to the 3 plus x times 2x gets us 2x squared. And then x times 8 gets us 8x. So now, what did you guys get when you distribute this? Okay, so -4x squared minus 8x minus 32. Good. Okay, we gotta give a shout out in this live. When people tell me great news, we gotta celebrate this, you guys. So Renee just said, I passed my GED test on August 9th. Your videos helped a lot. Thank you, Renee. Congratulations, though, to you. Woo, 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 woo. So everybody, let's put some celebration hats. Let's celebrate Renee, because, I mean, if you've ever struggled to not pass a test, you understand when you finally pass it, it's like a weight lifted off of your chest. So many more possibilities. I wish you the very best. Go after whatever you need to go after. I love it, Renee. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for the rose. Yes, let's celebrate her. Congratulations, Elise. You passed your test on the August 7th. I love it. Oh, wonderful. LPN is next. Good. Okay. Check out. I'll be doing some conversions, because I know you're going to need to know those conversions for the LPN, the T's, Hesse, all that. So I'll be making some videos and doing some more lives with the conversions. All right. So don't said -4x squared minus 8x minus, what is that? 4 times 8 is 32. Follower of truth, when is the SAT? When is the SAT? When do you guys take it? When is it being offered? Okay, so this is what we have, okay? Now, for me, I always like to color code. It just helps my brain. I have a little, I'm a little dyslexic. So for me, it just helps, like, really a lot to, like, sort things. So this is a 2x squared. This is a negative 4x squared. And then we have this plus 8x and this negative 8x. And then we have what here? This last one we got a negative 32. All right. So there's only, so I can get rid of A and B right off top, right? Because I need an x to the third. Does anybody see the answer? Oh, somebody says C. Good. Okay, so somebody says C. Wonderful. C, C, C. C, C, C. Okay, so our purples. 2 minus 4. 2 minus 4 is negative 2x squared. So these would cancel. And then 8 minus 8. They cancel out. So we have no x because 8 minus 8 goes away and we're left with negative 32. That's why C is our answer. Okay. Okay, let's go to 7. Which of the following is equal to 21a plus 14b divided by 7? All right, now, this sometimes trips people up because what they want to do is they only want to like divide this and they forget when you're dividing here. Ooh, C for 7. Okay, C for 7. Okay, Nevaeh, I love it. So C, C, C. Oh, everybody putting C. But you can't forget, you have to divide here. So really, we're breaking this up to like this. Because each one of these terms is divided by 7. So 21 divided by 7 is 3. Don't forget to drop down your A. And then 14 divided by 7 is 2. Don't forget to drop down your B. And C is correct. Beautiful. Good, good, good. Yeah, don't forget to divide. See, yes, either they look at it, okay, I divided this out. No, this 7 has to go to both. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Okay. All right. Let's keep on going. Ooh, don't jump ahead. Okay, so we're on 8 and 9, okay? And I really tried to do some like word problems too, because I know they got them on that test. No, Tammy said, no way, I understand. Good. I'm glad. Okay, so number 8. Which of the following expressions is equal to this? Okay. I tried to put the little line, y'all, so you know this is a Z versus this is a 2, okay? That's why I did that. Oh, you're so welcome. Okay, so where do we start? Where should we start is the question. Expand bracket. Good. And the 2 in the middle. Perfect. Yes, we have to start with this distributing right here. Okay, we got to start here with the distributing. So if we drop these down, 2x squared minus 12x, and then 2 times x is 2x, and then 2 times 4 gives us 8. And then we drop down to minus 8, okay? And that's all over 2x. Well, now we have some like terms. We got these like terms right there. And we also have these like terms. Okay, so we can get 2x squared, negative 12 plus 2. Okay, so somebody borrowed $12 from you. Then they gave you 2 more. They gave you 2. So they're down $10. That's negative 10x. 8 minus 8 cancels out. That's gone. So now we're going to divide this by 2x. Okay. Does anybody see our answer yet? What are you guys saying? A, B, C, or D? X minus 5, X minus 5. Good, Z minus 5. So you're saying A, A? Good. I don't know why I wrote Z's on here and then X's. Y'all, help me out, okay? I know that's taking some people out right there. It's like, where did the Z's come from? It might be the pregnancy brain. I'm telling you, each child I have. Exactly. Wait, where did the Z come from? I don't even know where the Z came from. I was writing this, y'all, late at night. And so, but this is supposed to be X, okay? Or this is supposed to be Z. One of the others, they're supposed to be the same letter, okay? So let's talk about here. 2 divided by 2 cancels. X squared divided by X. Okay, I really want people to understand this. X squared means I have X over an X. Well, this X cancels each other. X divided by X cancels. That's why we're left with 1X here. Okay, so we're left with 1X here. Minus 10 divided by 2 is 5. And then these X cancel. So A is our answer. This is supposed to be X, y'all. Okay, yes. DJ said they don't cancel, they make 1. Yes, you are correct. X divided by X goes to 1. So 9 is C. 9 is C. Okay, so you got 9 is C. Okay. So James has 27 X apples. Rachel has 51 Y oranges. And Glenn has 60 Z peaches. Which of the following expression represents the average? Whew. If that word don't shout out to you, it must. Because that's important when they say the average. Number of pieces of fruit that James, Rachel, and Glenn have. Okay, now let's talk about average, okay? When we're trying to find the average of something, what we do is we add all the things and then we divide by how many things we added. So here we have to add James' fruit, which is 27X, plus Rachel's oranges, which was 51Y, and Glenn's peaches, which is 60Z. Okay. But what most people forget is when you have to divide by how many things you added. Well, we're adding 1, 2, 3. So we must divide this by 3. So we have to divide each one of these by 3. So we do, so let me just break it down even further. We're going to divide this by 3. We're going to divide this by 3. And we're going to divide this by 3, okay? So 27 divided by 3 is 9x. As soon as I see this, I know B is out. 51 divided by 3 is not going to give us 53, so A is out. 51, so A is out. So now we know it's going to be 17. Now, 60 divided by 3 is not 60, so C is out, so D has to be our answer. Good. Jasmine said it's D. It's D. Good. Yes, 60 divided by 3 is 20z. Wonderful, you guys. Good. So just remember that word, average. That's very important because that tells you what to do. Thank you, Jade. Oh, thank you, Cruz. Thank you, Stephanie, for the heart. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's go to number 10, you guys. Let's go to number 10. So now we're doing some more division, okay? Thank you, Terrain Saves. I'm probably murdering your name. But Saves, Terraina Saves. Thank you for the roses, hun. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I love it, little bug. Let me tell you, when I was in elementary math or high school math, if you talk to my high school math teacher, he'd be like, I would have never thought you would be a math teacher. I used to struggle, like, this stuff don't make no sense. Like, and he would like explain it. He would just have the patience of this world, you guys. I'll be up to school like, I still don't get it. And then something happened. Like, I had this teacher in college where the way she explained it made so much sense. And it was like, that's it. And it's like a light bulb that just went off. Thank you, Lay, for the hearts. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm serious. When I say it takes that one person to explain math where you can really, like, it just opens up doors. It really does. Like, so don't think that you're bad at math. You just haven't found your person yet to explain it, to make your brain open up and be like, oh, that's it. So yes. Yeah, this is on the GED test. Yes, it is. Thank you, La. Okay, so let's do this, okay? So here, I'm going to do this step. We got to do this step by step, y'all. Because we're going to do 56 x to the fourth. And we're going to divide this by 7x to the second. Plus 49 x to the third, y to the third. Remember, that's also being divided by 7x to the second. Minus 84 x to the third divided by 7x to the second minus 7x to the second divided by 7x to the second. Okay? All right. 56 divided by 7. We don't have to know this. We could just look at our answers. 56 divided by 7 is not going to be D because it's not going to be 49. So we know it's going to be 8. And then you have to remember, whenever you're dividing variables, you subtract their exponents. I'm going to do this step by step. Okay? So we subtract these and we write it just like that. Plus 49 divided by 7. I'm looking. They all have 7s, so it has to be 7. So I write an X. I'm subtracting these exponents. 3 minus 2. And I still have this y third there. Okay. 84 divided by 7. Well, C is out because I know 84 divided by 7 is not 5. So now it's going to be a negative 12. And then we have X. What do we do with these? Subtract. 3 minus 2. Okay, is anybody seeing it? Good. Okay, A. So why do we not subtract y to the third minus x to the second? Great question. We cannot subtract these because they don't have the same letter. So I'm glad you asked that. We cannot subtract these because in order for us to subtract, they have to have the same letter. Yes, you're so welcome. Yep, that's a great question. So now we do 7 divided by 7, which is 1. And these cancel well, they go out to 1 as well. Okay, because there's 2 on top, 2 on bottom. They all cross out. So I see this -1 here. I have a -1 here. Well, let me just keep on going. But it is going to be A, y'all. Great job. It is A. Yes. But let's actually do it out. So we get 8. X, 4 minus 2 is 2. Plus 7. X, 3 minus 2 is 1. So we're just going to leave that. And then we have to attach this y to the third. Minus 12. 3 minus 2 is just x. And then we have the -1. And this is our beautiful polynomial. Oh, you're taking college algebra and now you're so lost. What are you guys working on? This is algebra 1 or 2. My freshmen have done this in algebra. I know it's like, it just depends. If you're in honors algebra 1, you'll do this. If you're in basic algebra, I think this is a little bit more simpler. But for sure, you'll do this in algebra 2. So it just depends on what type of algebra 1 you're in. If you're in the basic, you might not do something like this, but if you're in honors, you for sure will. Okay. So why wouldn't the 7x squared cancel out? Yeah, it does. It goes to 1. So 7x squared divided by 7x squared goes to a 1. They do cancel. Okay, Little Bug say, yes, my daughter's in honors algebra 1 and she did it. Yeah, so if you're in honors, you for sure will be doing this. Oh, thank you. Yep. All right, let's go to number 11. So I didn't want to write this over here, you guys, because I didn't want it to go off the screen. So we're going to start here. Whenever you have something attached to parentheses, that means you have to distribute, okay? So I'm going to distribute this. Can you guys distribute this one for me? Okay. So 3x times x to the second. 3x, I have 2 here and 1 here, to the 3. Plus 3x times 3 gets us 9x. Okay, Logan said 3x to the cube plus 6x. Good. So, oh, whoa, is it positive or negative? So negative 2x times x squared gets us negative 2x to the third. A negative 2x times a negative times positive is always a negative. And then 2 times 3 is 6, carry the x. So you got to make sure you watch those signs because they will throw off your entire answer. Mocha, yes, email me. Email me at impactmath19@gmail.com. I charge $35 an hour for tutoring. So email me, okay? Because we can't be letting no little tests hold us back from making that money. Okay? So email me. Oh, thank you, Jade. Okay, so we're here, right? Now, this looks crazy. Okay? This looks crazy. Let's clean this up a little bit before we go to this section, okay? Because we have some like terms here. So we have this 3x to the third minus 2x to the third. And we also have this plus 9x and this negative 6x. So what do you guys get when we just combine those like terms? Can somebody put it in the chat? What do we get? Thank you, Yana, baby, for sharing my live. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the double taps, you guys. Can we get to 10,000? Oh, we're past that. 15.7K likes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Can we get it to 20K likes? So we got 1x to the third plus 3x. X to the third plus 3x. Good. X to the third, because 3 minus 2 is 1. And then 9 minus 6 is 3x. Perfect, okay? So this is what we got from doing just this part. Now let's go here. So we're gonna have this minus sign here, okay? And then we're gonna focus on doing this part. Okay, so let me write it. Okay, now I'm putting a bracket because we're not gonna worry about this minus sign right now. We're just gonna focus on doing this part. So we're gonna go here first. So x times x gets us x squared times x squared gets us x to the fourth. We have 2 here and another 2. We add them, so we get x to the fourth. Okay, then we're gonna go here. X squared times 3 gets us 3x squared. And then we're gonna do our inner, which is these two right here. 3 times x squared gets us 3x squared. And then we're going to do our last. We can do FOIL with this because it's 2 binomials. So 3 times 3 gets us 9. Now we have to keep the parentheses because we have this minus sign there. Okay, that's very important. If you don't put these parentheses, it's going to change your whole thing. So here we have some like terms in the middle. And we have x to the fourth plus 6x squared plus 9. Okay, we're going to drop down we're going to drop this down. Now, does anybody know what we have to do? What does this do to these? Oh, somebody said I will be testing on the 21st of this month. Let's go. I'll be going live at least once a week for GED for sure. I bump it up. So make them negative. Good. Because we're doing a negative times a positive, which is a negative x to the fourth. A negative times a positive is a negative 6x squared. And a negative times positive, negative 9. You switch all the signs in here. Wonderful. And now we can drop this part down that we didn't use. X to the third plus 3x. Okay. Somebody said B. Okay, we coming out with some B. Okay. So now, let's see what happens here. So we have this. You guys, whew, I'm throwing my own self. This right here is x to the third. Okay. And then here we have this negative 6x squared. And then we have this. They all different. Aren't they all different? I gotta look this one up. Negative 9. And then we have what? I'm getting all different things. I gotta look this one up. Hold on just a second. Let me get the book. See how it was supposed to be written. Because this don't make no sense. Unless do you guys see it? It's B. I don't see. I'm like, am I going blind or what? Because this negative x to the fourth is what's throwing us off. Oh. This right. Yeah, this ain't the same either. I hope I don't see the answer for that. Yeah, me either. And I ain't gonna make up one either. because these are all different. We got all different colors here. There's nothing like it. Math. Exactly. She said math. No, I promise you it's not the math. I know it's me. Nevaeh, did I type these out like this when I did this problem, or did you write something different than I did? Can you tell me, Nevaeh, if you still here? Did I write other, I wrote different? Okay, was it like different options right here, or was this problem different? Can you tell? Okay, good. Okay, so my worksheet was different. Did this come out? Did I write this as one of the options? A different equation. Thank you. Can you put the equation, Nevaeh, can you put the equation that was supposed to be for these multiple choice? Nah, you was doing it right, Alyssa. So this is the answer, you guys, for this whole long problem here. But these answer choices are for a different question, a different equation. So hopefully Nevaeh could put it in the chat. Nevaeh, if it's too much, just tell me to go to the next. When do you go live? So that's a good question. I'm trying to like set up my schedule, you guys. Like, when can I go live consistently every day? But really, like, I literally, it's too much laughing out loud. I'm sorry. No, you're good. You are perfectly. So this one, you guys will have to come back to. Okay, this is for a different type of problem, not this. Okay, and it is too much, so we're gonna do a different. We're gonna have to go on. But I'm trying to come up with a schedule that actually works with my kids, and then me, with me tutoring and all that kind of stuff. So I haven't set the schedule yet, but when I do, I will let you know for sure. But my goal is to go live at least 4 times a week. Okay. All right. So let's finish out on this number 12 one. Okay. Number 12. Nevaeh, I just want to ask you, is this what you have for number 12? Hey, Elizabeth, CCC. Welcome back, Liz. See. All right, so I got some C's. So, you guys, hopefully I wrote this one down right, and the multiple choice matches. Why do you say me, C, Taurus? Elizabeth Torres. Okay, so let's knock it out, okay? So we're going to do 44x to the 6 divided by 11x to the 2nd. Then we're going to do plus 55x to the 3rd, y to the 4th, divided by 11x to the 2nd. Plus 88 x to the 2nd divided by 11x to the 2nd. Minus 11y squared over 11x to the 2nd. And then we're going to see how the division bar doesn't go further. So this just goes minus 6x to the 4th minus 8. Okay. And we're going to do one at a time. So 44 divided by 11 gives us 4. Okay. X to the 6 over x to the 2nd. We're going to subtract those exponents. Plus 55 divided by 11 is 5. X. And then we get 3 minus 2. y to the fourth plus 88 divided by 11 is 8. And then x to the second, those would cancel, but I'll show you why. X2 minus 2, okay? And then minus 11 divided by 11 is 1, but we have the y squared and the x squared. We cannot do these because those are not like terms, so we just leave them as is. BBG, this is my favorite type of pen. My favorite. They're pilots, but this number, you got to get this number. I'm addicted. I have like a pen, like I have so many of them. It's crazy. So somebody said A is our answer. Okay. And then minus 8. Okay. So we're going to simplify this a little bit more. 4x, 6 minus 2 is to the fourth. Plus 5x, 3 minus 2 is just x, y to the fourth. And then plus 8. Okay. What do we get here? 8. And then 2 minus 2 gives us 0. So anything to the 0 power goes away. So that's why it's just going to be 8 here. And then we have minus y to the second over x to the second. Okay. Minus 8. Okay. Looks like I forgot to drop this down. So minus 6 to the fourth, 6x to the fourth. And we're going to draw it minus 6x to the fourth. Okay. So now let's highlight what we have. We have this plus 8 and this minus 8. Then we have a positive 4x and a negative 6x to the fourth. And here is a plus 5xy to the fourth, which is very different. And this one. So do you guys see the answer? Do we see the answer? Will we get an A, D? Okay, so 4 minus 6. 4 minus 6 gives us a negative 2x to the fourth. And the only one that has a negative 2 is C. So C is our correct answer. Yes. So these cancel. And then we would drop down this plus 5xy to the fourth. And you see how the 8 minus 8, our yellows cancel because we're 8 minus 8. So those cancel, and then we drop down our orange. And C is your answer choice. All right, lovelies. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Nevaeh, thank you for being part of my subscription. I'll for sure get you the next set of questions that we're going to be doing next week. So I will be, we email or DM you and share it with you. Thank you for the double taps, and everyone have a wonderful, sweet night. Thank you, Petty, for the roses. Petite. Thank you, Nevaeh. Alrighty, bye, you guys.